Good morning, motivational drive-by. Coco here. Still on Buddha week. Here's a good one. Every human being is the author of his own health or dis-ease. Man, do I believe that. I have not been sick in 35 years. At least not at any kind of level that anybody, could comprehend. A lot of it has to do with, I know I don't have to get sick. So I don't. People don't recognize the ability of their body to overcome dis-ease and health. You sit down with a group of people, somebody is sniffling and coughing and drooly and nasty, and you say, oh man, now I'm gonna get that. And guess what you do? Because you've determined you're going to. If you said to yourself, I don't get sick. And there's a difference between thinking and knowing. I know I don't get sick. There's no ands, ifs, or ors about it. I do not get sick. I have not been sick in 35 years. I learned that concept from my mother, who overcame the impossible. Bernie Siegel talks about people who have dual identities. And in one of his books, he talks about a person who had a dual identity. And in one identity, they had blue eyes, freckles. In the other identity, they had no freckles, brown eyes, and diabetes. And from personality to personality, when they test the brown-eyed diabetic, that person had diabetes. When they were the blue-eyed, freckled, non-diabetic, when they tested that persona, they did not have diabetes. I mean, whatever tests they do, there was no evidence whatsoever, none, zero, nada, that persona had diabetes. So this person has a switch inside of them that turns them into two distinctly different people. Doesn't that tell you what the human body is capable of? I know people who are always sick. You know people who are always sick. Just the sickliest people. And they seem to just revel in it. Am I wrong? Absolutely not. So consequently, you have to recognize the body's ability to overcome adversity. If you read some of the, Victor, why can't I think of Victor's last name? He was a prisoner, concentration camp survivor, Jewish guy who talks about Victor, but he talks about just the amazing, some of the people would give away everything so others could survive because they had the ability to survive no matter what. And it's not impossible to see this. Everybody knows people who had cancer. The doctor said you got 6 months to live, or they know somebody who knows somebody. You got 6 months to live, and the person says, no, I'm not going to die. And they didn't. They overcame it. In fact, 2 years later, they go back and they get checked, and there's no cancer in their body. Kind of a miraculous healing thing. I truly believe we all are capable of that. The problem is we've been programmed since we've popped our heads out of our moms that, you are a victim of disease. You are a victim of germs and biological stuff, and you have no control over this. It runs your life. Well, I heard something the other day, and I haven't substantiated it yet, but it was something that kind of blew my mind, and I believe they said that 10% of your body weight is parasites, germs, bacteria, all kinds of stuff like that you're carrying around with you. Up to 10% of your body weight. Ew! But if you think about it, I'm almost positive that I've read that everybody has E. coli in their body. So why aren't we all dying? Everybody has all kinds of evil, nasty, terrible stuff going on within their body, but you're not affected by it. Why then, everybody's all whipped up about swine flu. Well, they were all whipped up about swine flu in 1976, the first time it came around too. And it was supposed to be a pandemic, and people were gonna, millions were gonna die, and didn't happen. Just like this time, didn't happen. It's the flu. And all these people who are all whipped up about it, who are spending hours and hours in line to get, 8,000 people in line to get 4,000 doses. Guess who's going to get sick? You're right, those people. You have control over how much health and how much disease you are in. It's a decision you have to make. You have to not just make the decision, you have to know that you can be as healthy as you want to be. Know it, live it, be it. As always, have the most excellent day of your life. Coco here. Bye-bye.